Hello YouTubers, this is Ben Macintosh welcoming you to my DVD update. My actual very first new DVD update. The DVDs, no Blu-rays, I don't buy Blu-rays, but the DVDs I've gotten, in the past few weeks. I still have a lot left to watch, or some that I've watched are 4-packs I need to show you at once. And this video might end up being in a couple parts because I have so much to talk about. And I want to give you a little more detail. Maybe more people will comment if I have a little more detailed of the DVDs. The first one is a film by Charles Band, Full Moon Pictures, low-budget horror film. It's like the best of the low-budget horror films, in my opinion. It is hideous. It's a newer one. It's one of his newer ones. I don't know if you can see because of the glare. Put it over here. But anyway, it's pretty good one. And it's about these like unborn fetus deformities that these two collectors are trying to get, and these people are trying to make money off of. There's a cop involved. Like they're just trying to, and then all these things want to do is just find a place of their own and be left alone, not in someone's private collection. So they start to fight back. It's kind of cool how it goes down. And there is this dude in there. Jerry O'Donnell has been in a few movies like Piranha 3D and The New Kid, and I really like the O'Donnell twins. I really liked them. The next one is a classic. It's Stanley Kubrick's The Shining. Here's Johnny. It's about this. They live in this hotel, and like these spirits force a dad to go crazy and like try to kill his wife and kid. Which I think is some of the scary horror films. Is not animals or just homicide. Is your own family? That would it's just freaky. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It was pretty good though. I really loved of course, the axe scene. And he sticks his face in. And he's like, "Here's Johnny." That's the famous part. I kind of like that when he's in the fancy ball and everyone turns out to be dead, but he's in the bathroom drinking with the guy. I don't know, I just thought that was really cool. That was a cool scene. Jack Nicholson's awesome. So, I love his stuff. Anything he's in. Next one is Saw 2. One of the only Saw films I actually like. The first and second one are the best, and the rest of them they're okay. But I'm just not that much into it. I don't know why. I'm just not that much into it. It's not my thing. I don't think it ever will be my thing to see torture and stuff. But I really did like the first one and the second one. But after that, it started to lose the story and get really like twist without a reason for the twist. So it lost meaning. Especially since he did, spoiler alert, died in the third one. So I mean, it just got really awkward. Next one. Oh, and in Saw 2, it's your basic Saw stuff, except it's a cop trying to get his son back. And like, what made Saw 2 special was that they had to work together, because in the end they needed the stuff in the back of their neck. And obviously some of them killed each other, and it didn't work out. And one of them was working with Jigsaw. Spoiler alert, by the way. I don't want to ruin too much. There were some pretty cool traps. My favorite is the needle pit. Because I hate needles, and it made me cringe. When she got thrown in there, I got chills. That's how bad it was. And I love. So, like, the next one is one I was excited to get. It is The Omen, Special Collector's Edition. He's got the 666 in his eye. And it's a special case, and it's a 2-disc set. It's got the instruction booklet, stuff like that. It was $4. I was excited to get this film because I hadn't seen it, and I heard very good things about it. And it's about this boy that gets adopted by Gregory Peck and Lee Ramick's characters, and basically turns out to be the spawn of Satan. And like, but they use stuff to where like they want the audience to think maybe the dad is crazy, but in the sequel you really realize he wasn't crazy. But they wanted him to say, like if he's the bad guy. You don't know who the bad guy is, because you really don't know. There's certain scenes that make Damien the bad one. Certain ones that make Gregory Peck's the bad character. And I really, really liked it because he went from To Kill a Mockingbird to The Omen. That was really cool. And the special features were cool because it turns out there were so many weird things happening when they were making this movie as if something didn't want them to make that movie. Like there was some people that died. There was places where they would have died had they went. Oh, it was just some really cool behind-the-scenes footage, and it was a really good film, and the special features really added to the touch of the film. Really made it a really good experience for me. Stayed up till like 2 in the morning watching everything, and I walked away feeling pretty good about it. And I will probably buy the sequels because I could have bought it with that, but I decided to get Hideous instead. The next one is something I got at Big Lots, and it is Amusement. It looked cool. It's like this guy, never understood why, but he laughs at people's pain. He ripped this mouse's chest open, and he's got these 3 girls captive in his house. The creepy scene, though, and I was watching this at like 2 or 3 in the morning, so I was creeped out, because he's sitting in a rocking chair, in his clown outfit, and he's just rocking. I was like, turns his head. We're like, whoa. Plus at 3 in the morning, things are creepy. It's like, what? Like, here's my reaction to it. Bitch, get out of there. Go! Like, I was really into it. But it was decent, and it looked pretty low budget. And I was pretty happy with the ending. I liked it. It was an altogether very good film that probably no one will ever talk about. I haven't seen anyone talk about it, but I don't know. The next one is something a lot of people talked about, but they don't talk about it anymore. I guess because they thought it was bad or something. I don't know. But I'm not entirely sure why. But Alien vs. Predator Requiem, the sequel to AVP. And it's basically, there's a Predalien, or Alien Predator combination, and it's leading these aliens, and it's, going through the human race and laying its eggs, and a predator comes to kill it. And like these people are caught in the middle, obviously with the first AVP. There's some pretty cool scenes in there. Like the pool, that was pretty cool. The pool scene, I liked it. There was an actor in here that I recognized. John Ortiz and Ariel Gade. Johnny Lewis, I knew them. And this is this also came with a copy for your computer to get some special stuff for there, which I thought was cool. And the bonus features showed like them in the costumes, how they were doing the choreography, and ideas behind it. And it was just really cool behind the scenes. It was interesting to see how they made it. Some behind the scenes are stupid, but it was really cool to see how they made this. Which I like the Alien Predator AVP movies. I'm a sucker for them. And I don't know why. And if anyone knows where I can get a copy of Killer Tomatoes, let me know. Or if you can send me a copy, let me know where I can get some copy of Killer Tomatoes, because it looks really stupid, but I just really want to say it. And Manhunter, the, Hannibal Lecter movie. I haven't seen this, but I know where to get the last two, Hannibal and Silence of the Lambs. The next one I was surprised to find at Big Lots for $5, and it is House on Haunted Hill and Return to House Haunted Hill. These are the remakes, not the original. I also have the 1960 version, which I like, but I like the remake better. This is a very rare case where I like the remake better. You'll hardly ever hear me talk about I like a remake better than the original film, because it made it more about ghosts and not about craziness, which I thought was cool. Return to House on Haunted Hill was okay, but they should have explained it more. Like what happened after the first. They should have explained it way better. They could have done way better. But Ali Larder is in the first one, and basically these people get trapped inside a house. They have to stay there till they're getting paid to stay there all night, and these ghosts are killing them. And there's people working on the inside trying to kill them too. So there's really weird stuff going on. It makes sense at the end, though. Don't freak out. It'll make sense. Ali Larder's been in some good films. Larder, I don't know how you say her last name. But... And there was the black guy, Ty Diggs. Liked him too. Those were some really good films. If you haven't seen them, check them out. They're a must-see. Especially the 1960 version. It's a part of film history as far as horror films go. So I have a stuffy nose, rocking my new Wayne's World hat I got last night, which I will probably be doing most of my reviews in. Next is Stephen King's It. Now, this movie is probably widely talked about as being one of the greatest horror films. I like it. I don't have a problem with it. It's 3 hours. It took me a while to get through. I ain't gonna lie. I watched half of it one day and half of it the other day. And the first hour and a half, because you have to flip the disc, actually, that's how long it is. You have two sides of a DVD. But talks about their childhood, how they defeated it the first time, about the group of kids that had to defeat this clown that's killing them, and then when they're old, when they're adults, their memories got erased about it, but it came back and they had to fight it again as adults. Really cool turn of events. The ending was awesome. Didn't understand part of it, but I really liked it. It's creepy. It's good. And the guy that played Pennywise was also in the Rocky Horror Picture Show as Dr. Frankenfurter, which is really cool. Also, who else is in this? John Ritter, Tim Reed. Some really good actors. I know I'm running out of time. I probably will make a part 2 just to cover a little bit, but I'll probably release that tomorrow, not tonight. Probably last one I'm going to talk about is Black Christmas. One cool duder. He's talked about a lot. Sorry about the lighting in here too. I know it's a little messed up, but it's basically about this kid. He's had a terrible childhood. Like his mom raped him, and his sister's actually his daughter. He's killing these sorority girls because they moved into his house, and he tears their eyes out. Really cool scene where he put a garbage bag around her, and I just thought that was really cool. And he's yellow skin. Like, it was all really cool. How it was a good one, and it surprised me. Not too often you'll have a horror film surprise me, but this one surprised me. And the special features were okay, but the movie itself is a must-see. It is a must-see. Buy it if you can find. I found it at Big Lots for $3, and I couldn't resist buying it. Oh, I have about 2 minutes left with you guys. So I'll try to talk about a quickie. And that's Dave Chappelle Block Party. I got this at a flea market for $1. It's basically Dave Chappelle hosts this block party with all these rap. It's like a rap concert featuring Dave Chappelle, and he does some funny jokes about weed and stuff. Some good musical performances featuring people like Kanye West, The Roots, marching bands, Most Def, Comp. I mean, there's some good ones. There's really some good ones. And that'll about do it for my DVD update. Please comment, subscribe. I'd love to see some comments, people. I really would like to see. If you watch this, comment, please. I'd love to hear feedback from you guys. And, I don't know, just let me know what you guys think. Alright. Check y'all later. This has been Macintosh, signing out.